Well, that was a whole lot of intro I just gave. Long story short, hiya, blah, blah, blah. What did I say? Esmar with the drink. Hello. Hope you guys are great. Let's have some fun. AI stuff. It's because it's a different, you know. Yeah. The drink has condensation. It's a problem having no headphones because only me. As I was saying, we're doing serious. We're doing what ifs. We're doing creations. We're doing things of true Trek imagination. What if? I mean, look at this, right? This is a interesting what if. Let's see what magic. See what magic we can do using the power of modern day top tier artificial intelligence. And I'm putting in your ones now, so we'll have them lined up. So submit if you can. Yeah, $5 to $10. Hopefully for 10 would be great. 5 for a simple description, 10 for a bigger one. As always, / this sort of format. Help us out if you can, of course, and put in some really cool ideas, because I'd love to see. Can you in hall of the Enterprise D, and he Alright, Neil's here. Neil, that'd be interesting. I'd be interested to see what ChatGPT thought that meant. It would be interesting. I don't know what it could think, but it could be something. Yes, we've got a couple lined up. Yeah. So as you can see, my thumbnail, I try to create a TOS TNG hybrid picture, of course, and there was too much space on the side, so I said add Sulu, and I did a little bit of jiggery pokery to kind of make it do that. But yeah, I mean, once again, we've got Kirk on a visibly TOS-ish space, Picard, sorry. As Matt Baldwin said, we've got 5 pips, okay, and a sort of Sulu, although it doesn't love the Rathacon com badge. Pretty fantastic, and if you were to refine the face, a bit more, you could probably do that for the Neil, yes, we do love canon here. It is our friend for sure. That's true. Create a poster for Star Trek 4 or something. Yes. But let's start sharing while I I'm also got some fun apple sauce. That's a good one. That's gone well. I like that. Okay, so I've done everyone's that's there so far. So let me start sharing and submit your new ideas. Alright, let's see what... Yeah. And yeah, isn't it such a weird what it thinks and doesn't think of everything. 21 watching. Like if you can, I'm going to start a new goal. 10 super chats of 10. A bonus art. There you go, 30 minutes. Let's see if we can get 5 in those 30 minutes. We are live. With another... with another audience created live and on the spot. Fun stream. We're creating what if in picture form. That's now live for the fun. Okay, let's share that. Let's share on all the different Facebooks, as it is just me. Next one's loading. Good, good. Yeah, interesting to see what it thinks of the JJ work. Picard on vacation is pretty funny. Just gonna do Aussie's one. So also in shorts. Okay, so we've got that. Alright, so we've got a few tremendous options. Let's swap to slides. Let me show you one I made before this, because it's always good to have one ready to go. I thought it'd be interesting. So no giant points for this, but who can guess what my submission was? I mean, like costume work and clothes work is super interesting. Next, what do you think? What do you think I asked for this? If you can guess. Next, and again, Barry. Ideally, we stick to non-Captain Foley Commander Kong just because, you know, it'll be easy to generate things based on existing characters. But, you know, if you insist, bruh, but if it doesn't work, that's on you guys, right? So stick with Trek characters if you can. But it's what if, and it is doing Foley pretty well with the one I'm currently doing. So I'm going to do Barry's, and then, yeah, guess what I put. Let's see if you got it right. That's, and okay. I hope they can't get phases right. Yeah, so my prompt was Kirk makes the Kazon. I mean, I understood the hair. You got Kirk in a tremendous TOS uniform. The phaser is not remotely right, but that's okay. Kind of expressions feel good. The Kazon, all the fingers are right. It's kind of cool shotgun style thing. Pretty cool. And drama. He's triple hair. Yeah, there's a bit of Jason Isaacs. Yeah. Although it would be interesting, you could take a picture, because again, the power of the what if, right? And just to suggest, if you want to what if, for example, you could say take a picture of Mrs. Enterprise, and what if this was Cisco instead, and it should be able to do something, right? That's pretty interesting. I like that. Okay, but the first one that you guys actually submitted for was, of course, Classic Friel, who swapped it midway. So he wants... Oh, the gormless face. His mission was, Sam wanted to change the first one to Captain Foley, and Command Cocking has taken command of the Enterprise G. Now, what do we... Okay, you know what, guys? I got a new idea. Based on the prompt, and understand this is AI and it's all brand new, right? How good would you vote the image out of 10? However you determine the quality of that image for, like, to recreate the theme or something. So for this one, uniform, very good. Bridge, I mean, he's got lines of the G bridge, and the view screen is pretty close. Stuart's not a million miles off. I do not like me, really. I haven't got a beard or my face, but Foley's pretty good. I'm guessing because he puts more pictures online, so it's his face. I'd call that a solid 7. Because I know the bridge quite well and the colours are slightly off. And I wouldn't necessarily say my character's looking in command. Although I will say, good height variety, because I'm quite a lot taller than Stuart. Not that tall, but, you know, taller. That's pretty great. Classic 8.5. Yeah. Pretty good. Ah, okay. Dutch by Aliens is pretty cool as well. Interesting. Classic says, it really did your hair and lack of beard better. Yeah. I mean, the hair's not a million miles away. But where's the beard come from? I don't know. And it loves the TNG Voyager style combat. And yes, Barry Foley's a little bit grumpy. And again, guys, we're doing a what if ChatGPT creation live stream. So put a what if in the chat. Submit your ideas. That's what we'd look at and have fun. You know, the what if Cisco was a commander of Voyager. What if Jonathan Archer had a holodeck, right? Like, give us conceptual fun things. Because I feel, yeah, I'd give the Kirk a solid 8. Pretty darn good. The next one, of course, was again classic. The Enterprise D destroying the second Death Star. Which, in fairness to it, we're asking for a brand new image. As we often say, and this is absolutely, you know, cutting edge. That's pretty darn good. I mean, it understood the main hull. It understood the saucer. The cell's actually quite interesting, gonna be honest. I could tell it's like a Death Star. It's firing this terrible scale. But it even kind of got the window arrangement, the phaser strip. That's pretty good. And not bad nacelles. I bet Stu would kind of like that. Pretty good. Dark Thunder, he liked the TNG uniform with a gold trim. Yes! Wasn't bad, actually. Well, Donnie, up to you. Throw me a 5 and I will find a shot of Firepoint and have a swap. We know what to do. Caden's not of hair, no. The one pun looks a bit wonky. Yeah. But I do like the Basards. And the double deflector. As in, like, yeah. I should nick that. And I mean, even the explosions is not bad. It's not bad at all. So this shows that ship art is possible. I would be interested to see. Oh gosh, what do you call it? Like Darth Vader versus Jar Jar, but you know, or like someone could put in like Darth Vader beams into a supporter room. So I might just do that one now. $7.5. Yes, guys, vote. Give us your score of how good you think that image is, because that is pretty good. Pretty good, I will say. I mean, considering what we had last year, and yeah, second Death Star, 100% new second Death Star. I feel, guys. Okay, I feel I should be a 9. Is that too generous? Because it is Enterprise D, it is second Death Star, it is firing, it's even the right color beam. I feel I should be a 9. Pretty good. Pretty good. Wonderful. Now, this is when, you know, these are going to be quite funny. Okay, so Barry F, $5. Thanks so much. Picard gets applesauce with his meal. With meatloaf. And he says there are 5 lights. This is one interpreted. Captain Picard, great TNG uniform. He got 4 pips. He looks really good, Patrick Stewart, having an orange juice with his meatloaf. There is meatloaf. That Enterprise D is Enterprise D. And he's saying 5 lights. I get. That's very, very good. And yes, Seameat Meatloaf is I like that. I like that. What do you guys think? And someone normally says 8 for the previous one, and Aussie 9 and Mom 9.2. Yeah, yeah. That's really good. And the com badge, the colour's are wrong, but not bad. Is the fact that the shadowing is correct on so much of that as well, and there's like bar stools in the background and the TNG character, and the colours are alright. It even looks like a runabout, you know, runabout set kind of vibe. I got his white hair. Yeah. Just knowing the uniform so well, that's a really good TNG uniform. This didn't exist 5 minutes ago, guys. That's crazy. So, you know, hey, Devereaux. So, for $5, $10, whatever. I'll do the 10. You know, I could put like Janeway sits down with Captain Archer, or Shinzon chats to... Shinzon has... Oh, God. Yeah, okay. Shinzon has an ice cream party with the Borg Queen, or the Borg Queen plays bingo in 1940s Earth. You know, Cybok playing chess with Spock. I'd like to see that personally, but it's not up to me. Kind of is, but isn't really. Data's gut. Maybe it's another messful engineering section. Yeah. Yeah. I'm very fine. Yeah, very fine with it. I mean, messful is... I guess it becomes 10 forward. Yeah, so it's 10 forward, so it's a bar slash mess hall. So it's just a mess hall. Very nice. I like that a lot. And yes, Sergeant Montgomery, I agree. Smash the like button. Alright, next was Aussie. Oh, yes. Right, so yes, Aussie. Foley. Is that this one? Okay, no, Sergeant... Make sure it's not... Sergeant Montgomery, $5. What if Captain Picard decided to resign from Starfleet and work with his friend in the underwater continent? Well, let's find out what that would look like. That's a pretty ripped Jean-Luc Picard. I'm going to be honest. Yeah. He's very underwater too. He's looking a bit older. God, look at just the veins and the detail on that. The fact that it's not a normal civilian bit of clothing. It is still sort of personality. You know, what we're doing iterations, you could have like a comm badge belt or something a bit more. Oh, fair enough. Can you create an image of Shelley? Okay, let's do Aussies next. What do you guys think? Ocean looks like Picard as Cane Man in a light. Does a bit. It does a bit. You need one of those breathing things trying to mess. Yep. Classic 6 out of 10 goes against canon to have Picard breathe underwater. Hey, there could be a giant force field behind him. Not a problem. Not a problem at all. Or, you know, if you worked in Underwater City, maybe you have like a bubble shield on your feet or something, and it's a slight force field. Yeah, something easy like that. You know, it's all good. It's all good. And Aussies is being created. Let's have a look. Still creating. So I'm just seeing if Stuart went live since. He has not. Oh, that is Sulu and Janeway. Good, good, good. Alright, next was... yes. Aussie, $5, Foley on vacation. Now I added a little bit of extra to this, so I said a vacation in Vancouver. Still has uniform on though, and shorts. And I've been to Vancouver, and there is a giant lake near the town. So yeah, although it's those people behind him are doing weird things. Even got his watch, which I know well. I'd give that a solid 7.5, maybe an 8. It feels like he's taking a picture. It feels like he's part of the process. Feels like he's having fun. I like that quite a lot. I like that quite a lot. Oh, classic. As your next one, I see it. Can you create a shot? A live checks in first contracts. My uniform. Alright. What do you guys think? Because that, pretty darn good. Let's see. 9.5 out of 10. This really does look like a bad one on holiday prior to going. Yeah, it's kind of lost the plot. I love also the fact that it's off-duty. Like it's the uniform, but it's clearly thinner material. And it cuts off at the arms. But it doesn't feel that inappropriate, which is good. And yeah, love the lighting. Vancouver is great. It's not the same building clone. There's a bit of variety. Giant mountains. I miss mountains. Pretty good. I wonder if... Well, actually... God. Is there a place in Vancouver that you could take this picture? I wonder. Ah, Sean. I would love to think he would. Because I've been there and it's great. I kind of want to rebuild that campus at some point because it's really good. It was used to be BSG, wasn't it? For the market early on. Oh, Duck Thunder. He's on vacation. He does not need to match the top to the trousers, for he is on a vacation. And that is A-OK. He does sort of like a Star Trek shirt. It really does. It really does. Oh, that's another one. Oh, that is a fun Shaxx punching Jim Hadar. That is a cool wartime image. Doesn't look like Jim Hadar, but that is a cool wartime image. That is a great shot. Wow. Okay, let's do Mark Lawrence's, and I'll show you the next one. Okay, can you create a space shot which summarizes this, please? Alright. What a crazy thing to write. Marco Lawrence! What are people saying? Throw a com badge away. Yeah, that's a weird com badge. That is a weird badge. Good though. Alright, now Barry F is going a bit further than Ozzy went. Foley goes on vacation and is recruited by aliens from the future to recover an item with incredible power and meets a girl. Etc. 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 Well, your prayers have been answered, and I believe it's the same, roughly the same style as the last one. That's pretty great! That's artistic and fun and damn. I love he's still wearing the shorts. He's still on vacation. Great looking alien lady person. A good looking costume. Cool ship. Good aliens with very sort of not stick figure, like refined bodies. And the fact that it can detail them right up to the mid-ground. That's like a painting, isn't it? The artifact is a blue crystal thing. Oh, I did a few builds when Stuart comes back of a comic series, quote unquote series. Well, they're trying to control it. It's a bit of a funny one. That's really good. Really artistic. Right, what do you guys think? Vote now. Vote now. And we are at 8 minutes left to get 6 more 5s. If you've got any ideas, throw them in. I'll put a bonus art one and I'll go a bit weird and wonky. Yeah, 6 more 5s. So don't put 10s, put 2 5s, you can put 5s. Yeah, 8 minutes, put 6 more 5s in. And that will get us to a bonus thing that I will create. And I'll go probably quite fun with it. What do you guys think? I'm quite impressed with this one as well. What do you guys think? Goodness. Wow, Mark, that is some weird stuff was made from yours, but I like it. Classic for real. Now he's playing the game. That's a good option. He asks the Abrams verse version of Teenage Reboot with Tom Hardy as Captain Picard. Okay, let me construct this. So, you guys, give us a score of this out of 10. So, can you create a still frame from a Star Trek of a new TNG reboot with Tom Hardy playing Captain Kirk? Please make a J version of the TNG uniform and include a lens flare. Alright. Oh, Mark. Oh. God, that's getting the news everywhere, isn't it? My little town is getting news everywhere. Crazy. Right, what do you guys think? Let's see. 9.9 out of 10, and Mum says, oh, no, 9.1, 9.3. Yeah, this is gonna be a 9 as well for the artistic value. Jason says good. Hey, Ray. Oh, where are you going? Where's your next flight taking you? Oh, you go. Oh, yes, sorry, Japan for the Star Wars. Yes. Have you got any special? Well, and Mark, if you're, I guess you're. Yeah, this is Ray's going to the Star Wars celebration. Any if that's the trip. If it's not the trip, then I'm going wild. But have you booked any? No, is that Tokyo? Am I thinking the right event trip? Even if it isn't, Ray, have you booked any big Trek things? Any big Trek people at the Star Wars thing? The Star Wars people at the thing. Words. 5 minutes, guys. 4 more 5s, and we'll do a bonus one. Up to you guys. A few more 5s, and we'll get there. But yeah, really good. I give it a solid 9 as well. Artistic flair. And Mark just got back from Tokyo. Ray and Mark together on the window. Good stuff, good stuff. Alright. Aussie, this is now Janeway. Now, verbatim, it was, did Sulu help Janeway #1 get into Starfleet? So I assumed what it meant is, can you show a shot of Sulu trying to get Janeway into Starfleet, a young Janeway? Now, of course, the continuity of this uniform is incorrect, but I appreciate it trying. Because, of course, she was in blue, she was a science person. That is clearly a rather well done... that's clearly a rather well done older decay. Good job. And, in fairness, that's kind of the broken uniform they had later. It's a rather good Voyager, give or take. It does look like a young Kate Mulgrew, but they would be in the same uniform that would be the TNG season... Oh, no. Yes, probably in the season... Yeah, they'd have to be in the season 1 uniform. So not quite there, but I mean, it even looks like a TNG room. Pretty good. Pretty good. So Ray is seeing Sam Whitwell. Oh, Ray. If you are cognizant, say hi from me, because he will, you know, remember we did a thing together, kind of, and yeah. Had a Zoom session. I showed him the film, and he liked it, and then talked around that. Oh, we need 4 more 5s in 3 minutes to get bonus art, but really I'll do. Well, 4 more. Yeah, static beard. The Admiral can wear whatever he wants at that point. I mean, you see Admiral Pips. I mean, he could be an ensign for all he cares. Oh, that's great. That's the fact that he gets fabric so good. Yeah, wonderful. Like, it's not real, but it's just nice to see them together. You know, just really nice to see them together. Will do. Yeah, say hi from me. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, next is classic real $10. Shaxx punching a Jem'Hadar during the Dominion War. Now, this was never going to be right, but it is pretty awesome. That is it, Shaxx? Yes. In the right uniform? Yes. The right colour? Yes. Punching an alien? Yes. Jem'Hadar? No. But great text on the uniform. And the background is phenomenal with the out of focus and the blur and the embers. It's a great composite for literally non-composite. Crazy. Classic real 10 out of 10 for cute Kate. So there'll be 110. Yeah, that's nothing. Devereaux, yes indeed. Right, what do you think of Classic's Dominion one? Try this. But have the shot into that he is in the modernized. I'll give Tom Hardy a second go around. Classic says, holy hell, that's amazing. 10 out of 10 if you pretend he's punching Stormfront. Well, yeah. Or Krell, the guy from Into Darkness, which is pretty close. Pretty close in fairness. I mean, yeah, that is considering they're taking a fake character and putting them in. Okay. Can you make this a mid shot? Classic Frill. No, he's in. Oh, what? I thought I said Beyond. Huh? And can Tom Hardy have a similar TNG style uniform, but more? Yeah. Can't boot the Shaxx ain't bad at all. Yeah. Sean, Samuel, if Universal builds a Trek land in Bedford, how often will you go? Well, I'm moving from Bedford, hopefully this year, hopefully in the next 3 months, well, 3-4 months. Universal, they got a Doctor Who thing. I mean, Star Trek, obviously. I mean, see, okay. Tell me if I'm crazy. I'll wait for Classics to redo. I would want a theme park version of anything that I like to be a recreation of something. So, for example, there's a Doctor Who, a Prodigy theme attraction just launched in one of the theme parks in America, and it's inspired by a Prodigy set design of the interior. And as someone who's very into that stuff, I'm like, not actually the right thing. Whereas if they built an actual protostar corridor, I'd get the chills, right? And given that they have, you know, there's actually a plethora of other props and costumes and sets. Like, why is there not a theme park in the world that is just creating the TOS corridor and you can walk down it? It would be such a thrill for lots of people. So if the Doctor Who part of the theme park is just a, wow, you get to walk into a World War II bit and there's a Dalek waiting going, wah, 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 and oh, you get to walk into a forest 10 foot and there's a weeping angel, and it moves like, no, I want to step into a TARDIS, which they did in Wales. I did that, and you got to go into a simple version of Matt Smith's and see, but not actually go in the other ones. So I would want it to be, so if they're doing Doctor Who, I'd want it to be actually Doctor Who thing I know, which really just TARDISes. That's just me, right? That's what I would like, because I want to have, if they've got the art design of the real thing and they own the rights to use them, and I would want to see that personally. But hey ho. Hey ho. That's just me. Okay, let me do, I put in marks so that it's processing while I show the next one. But yeah, I'm really impressed. This looks fantastic. Very cool. Can we create a shot of Commander Hawkins Trekyards? UK. Let's see what the hell that does, Mark. I'm thoroughly interested. And I have no idea. Alright. Next one you guys wanted was Mark Lawrence's the Enterprise J coming from the future to save the G because a temporal war force came to destroy the tiny G. Turns out the child of a current crew member ends up capturing the J at a crucial point. Very dense. So let me just do this as 2 parts because this is a very dense picture. So you guys probably look at the ship part as well. Now, of course, it hasn't done any one element correct. Were it 2, that'd be impressive. So there you go, that's a full image. And does this look like an Enterprise J coming forward to save the G, the tiny G, from a temporal war? No. But the lower saucer ship is not bad. I actually quite like the texturing of the hull, as non-texture of non-hull that is. Because it's not. The cells aren't bad either. Right, we'll do another 5, which I'll Barry. That's acceptable. What do you guys think? I mean, it's interesting. I like the guy's uniform. Why have iPod so much weight as Commander Cocking's bark? Jesus. That's terrible. Okay. Can you create a shot? This one's for you, Ray. Yeah. What do you think, Mark? Mark Lawrence always assumes human. Yeah, which is fair. And that's not that far from me either. Don't know if they thought that from previous things. Let's see. Classic feel like bow to awesomeness. Good pose as well. What a great team and community we have. Oh, feed me, Jeff. Okay, Jeff Goldblum as Q. $2, I'll do that one, because that is a fantastic idea. And Chris Walken and Spock. Okay, that I've not considered. Alternate fan castings. $3 will do Q and $3 will do Christopher Walken. There's no classic. Someone else jump on that, because that's really... Jeff Goldblum's Q is a really good... What would it... I've got to include like the snap, haven't I? I've got to include something so it knows the snap. That's great. I like that a lot. That's some good shit. Yeah, so I think artistically it's pretty good. This does feel like other ones that we've seen it create, but interesting interpretation of put the person in. The ships are not bad. It likes throwing shapes at the wall, but still pretty interesting. Pretty interesting, all things considered. All right, so that was, and that's a hardcore conceptual one, right? It was full of detail, and it did do something. Now, classic. I gave you 2 for this because I wanted to try and improve it a little bit. So he had classic frills, so $10. The Abrams version of TNG reboot with Tom Hardy as Captain Picard. This is version 1, and I said great. That's an amazing likeness, but I wouldn't say TNG, and so I had it redo it. As you can see, obviously the face it got way less good with more TNG updated. And I would say that is a sleeker TNG, mostly because it's like form-fitting. Yeah, Tom Hardy. But that first one, Tom Hardy, is extremely good. Like, properly good likeness. Ah, Barry F. Good man. Good man. Okay, Ray, I hope you're going to be here for a minute, because yours is great. Yours is 2 for now. That's a really, really good one, Ray. Okay, let's do... let's do Trekyardians one first. Define the multi-vector assault mode. Okay. Can you create an image of the USS Defiant showcasing its multi-vector assault mode per what the USS Prometheus can do? Here is a reference shot of the Defiant. Please make this an external. Okay, external. Okay, I'm gonna find a reference shot of the Defiant. I'll use one of my own because I have many. Right, let's have a look at the Defiant. I wonder if I'll use my my angle. I don't know what this is going to be, and that's exciting. But yeah, pretty good. Let's see. Female says legend. Oh, female. Feed me. Sorry, I'm employable. Hey. Free entertainment is what we aim for, but everything else is a bonus. Because with you guys, we can keep going, and for those that help us, we can help you with fun entertainment and this sort of weird, quirky stuff. Let's see. Tom Hardy in Peaky Blinders was an insanely excellent performance. Yes, he is good, but not always good, if you know what I mean. 8 out of 10 in both cases. Yeah, they do different things, and I will say the right is a pretty good set. See, the left feels straight out of Into Darkness, and the right feels out of kind of 09 with the blue tint. Left is... I do think left is better. Had it just had the red, would have been nice. The Galaxy class is probably as big... Yeah. It's real big. Pegasus... maybe. Maybe. But yep, I mean, pretty great. Pretty great. Oh, Dan says, can you make it look like a Trek video game? Probably. If I got an image of Elite Force or Star Trek Online, I could probably tell it to convert an image into something from that art style, probably. Like Elite Force, I would assume so. Yeah. Oh, can't. Oh, Dave. You too? My last day was Thursday. Well, closing down. Sorry, guys. Yeah, it's not been as good for us either. But we're, you know, holding on thanks to you guys. Pretty much. So, we be trying. We be trying. Thanks, guys, for being here. We do appreciate it, of course. Alright, how's it? Oh. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's wild. Right, we'll get there when we get there. Let's put the next one so we keep rolling on through. Ooh, Barry F. Okay, let's get your one. Next is a crossover of sorts. Off from and as they still from the phone. Now, I might not like this. We'll find out together. I have not tried Lord of the Rings yet. All right. So Tom Hardy, excellent. Yes, very nice, very nice. All right. So yeah, Mark Clarence is $10. You, Sam, go on, Coggins. Piloting a shuttlecraft over the newly completed Universal Studios UK in 2031. Should be at an angle we can see the park out of the forward window. It's exactly what you asked for. It's not a bad uniform variant either. Why am I a combination of Stuart and me though? Why have I got the glasses and the beard? A lot of people at the theme park though. Universal got wonderfully. There is. Oh, it's kind of a cool shuttle L cars as well, the orange and. Feed Seymour. AI crashes promoting Harry Kim. Yeah. John, I've waited too long for Stranger World Season 3. Well, it is. Mark says, lol, that's about right. Angle, you've got 2 Vic. Yes, I'm a little bit 2 Vics with Stuart. Oh dear. Let's zoom in actually. I'm interested to see what level, because this is a lot of finite detail in this one that isn't just shapes. There is some logic behind it. So let's have a look. So I've got a single pip. Wrong. I quite like the grey fabric undershirt. I'm controlling the thing. I've got sort of L cars. I mean, Universal looks like every other theme park. Oh, yeah. So those are roller coasters. Giant ball thing. That's pretty cool. As in the one to the left. Yeah. And a cool laser effect on that. Lieutenant Foley enjoying Universal Studios. He sees. Yeah. Ensign really. Crazy. All right. Now we got Ray. If you're here. Put your hand up, etc. Here's 5. Do whatever you want. Well. There's you, Ray. Not literally. I said. There should be a picture of a chap named Rayrix in Tokyo. Enjoying the scene. With nothing bad about to happen. Not at all. Nothing at all. Gosh, even the reflection in his glasses are fantastic. Again, very nice. He's absolutely in no danger of any kind. Of any kind. Can we create a new picture from router. Let's see. Load the famous relay queue. Ray, I hope you're still here. Devro, yes. I said add a zombie slowly coming after him. Ray, be safe. Ray. Last Star Wars film. Let's have a look. Cadet, Stuart Foley in Tokyo on shore leave. Why did you like Stuart? Yeah. The hell. Huh. Cat says maybe he's on his way to a bathhouse. Maybe. Very possibly. Thomas, what if there was a Enterprise D from the Teenagers of Parallels that got stuck in their prime timeline? And that was the way they got Enterprise D back versus Syracuse. Yeah. Yeah, but then they have all different legacy of it. Plus, I have to explain that in the show, and it wouldn't be our Enterprise; it'd be an Enterprise, which wouldn't have the same emotional ring to it. What AI are you using? I'm using the paid version of ChatGPT, which got recently updated with the new picture model, which is excellent and able to craft more distinct narratives than previous ones, which we played around with last year. And if you recall, last year we did AI stories in a script format, and these are far more imaginatively bold. I mean, that's pretty amazing. But we might do another AI story soon, because it should have learned a lot by then. And it's clear up to date. The previous version of ChatGPT limited itself to like 21 of facts. But this one much up to date. So I was able to make an image of the 14th Doctor, which was out, last year? Well, a year and a half ago with David Tennant. So that's pretty up to date. Maybe lots of tattoos. But I think he's trying to eat his brain. I hear that's popular in Tokyo. Nah. BS Ray. Hope you saw this one, Ray. It's you. Don't be afraid of the people of Tokyo's hospitality. They mean well. Dear me. Alright, next we've got... Ah, yes. This one goes to Trekyardians, who we love. The Earth is defiant with multi-vector assault mode. So I threw in a render of my own render. And it did understand. I told it from the episode of Prometheus. It was with Prometheus. Oh, look at Jeff Goldblum. Right, we're out of buffered ones, guys. So put in new ones. Put in new ones to have me line them up. I'll do one more as a bonus because you guys have been amazing. Can you have Alright. Yeah, so what do you guys think of the multi-vector assault mode defined? So doesn't make sense. But you've got the nose come off. Fine. That works fine. And you've got the engine pods, which, even though being full-sized, they come off and form two more. Oh, female. Okay, someone put in for females, because that is a really funny idea. Tropic Thunder, playing Wolf, playing Greater. Yes, NX420S 5. I do like the engine pods though, with the Basards being the full thing, recessed with double lines. That's actually pretty cool. And it's still the Defiant, right? What do you guys think? Hey Raj, good to see you. What do you think of our multi-vector assault mode Defiant? Mad I say. Mad I say. Take a looky look. Ugly. Wow. It's trying to be clever. Ha 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 ha. Can you make yeah. That's pretty cool. Yeah, what will the specifications be? Not working very well. Will probably be it. But I do like the Basards. It has some potential. It's like, yeah, because I mean, it's not multi-vector assault mode, but you could justifiably redesign it so that all the so that the engine pods and the nose do pop off, and the middle bit is just a different pod. But why? But it's, I mean, it's exactly what we asked for. The fact the interactive lighting is so accurate, or at least feels accurate. Okay. So we hit the AI limit, because I was in a bit too much fun with the bonus one. That's okay, we've got a couple of in the lineup, do not worry. Alright, next though. Alright, Barry F. Worf cuts the ring from Sauron's hand. Now, it did not like that, so I modified it slightly. But all things considered, that is absolutely still Worf-ish. That's a Batleth-ish. That's a Sauron-ish. That's Doom, you know, ish. It's pretty good. And very much like out of a Clone Fable and such. Yeah. It's got like a giant belt thing, and yeah. The lighting's great. The fact that the reflective light hits his flyaways. That's pretty great. What do you guys think? Let's have a look. Okay, vote now. What do you guys think of the Worf takes on Saruman? Watchers, what about a Sovereign class with a neck? Some take Excelsior class. Well, it would look like more like the Obina class. That's very sovereign-y. So it's kind of a close. I mean, I'd do a Voyager style dish if I was doing that. Worf sends Sauron to Grethor out of 10. Yeah. And I mean, I've never seen a Batleth like this. Of course, it's not doing it for real, but having two different sides, one kind of a harpoon. That's a really interesting Batleth variant. Don't know how practical it would be, but it feels strategic. It feels like you got two different ways of go stabby. Oh, that's pre-cutting off hand, isn't it? Yeah, pretty great. What are they doing in Vader's home? Well, not a lot. Except fighting to the bitter end. But why not wait for the next one to generate? I made a couple of little ones earlier because I thought it'd be kind of amusing. So guys, I took, and this will do another live again for posters. I found posters. This is just different, right? Top Gun, the poster. How fun is that? It can't do the sonic screwdrivers for some reason. And its costume's not perfect, but that is... stylistically, lighting-wise, that's pretty great. Love it, got the wings. Is there font? Doctor Who font? Isn't that great? The fact they get text now, that is truly remarkable. Oh, classic frills, Baker's best Doctor. If you liked that, then there you go. Look how good that is. Can I fit a third one in? Me being a silly man, I thought... I've not compared them. Let's see how similar these two generations are. I tried to make it do the same TARDIS based on the era. Didn't get Sylvester's face quite right. The police box is the window's a little bit different. Oh, the lamp's different. The text, the costume is fantastic. That is extremely close. Like properly close. Like properly close. Ha! Jelly Baby's a tagline. That'd have been good as well. Absolutely. Let's see. Alright, I'll do Mark's. Okay. Can you create? Got a runabout image as well, so it can know what it's on about. Okay, that's more or less lined up. Wait for that to let me do it. Ah, Dan. Your third, next, final mega super chat. Crazy. Thank you. Thank you. And yeah. Pretty cool. I mean, yeah, the fact that it captured it and it's always different but not quite. Really clever. Alright, next. Now this is one we had as a group. I did two of these. Here we go. Jeff Bloody Goldblum as Q. All things considered, great Enterprise D bridge, given that it is absolutely fictitious out of nowhere. Great uniform, clearly Goldblum. What do you guys think? Is that Jeff Goldblum as the Q on the D bridge? Because that is rather great. I'll let you guys... I have a quick question after that as well. Quick question for you all. Personal advice... personal advice question. To all you fine folks. Is that going to start working now? Are we at the time? Come on, you. Okay, good that it's going. That's pretty great. I mean, that's... And yeah, I was tempted because this might be another live. Because, okay, so my other idea, guys, is to spend like an evening, afternoon, just going through episodes of all the different Treks and finding famous or infamous screen caps and different shows and movies, and then be able to take those and put them into this program and say, hey, swap out Kirk for McCoy, swap out, you know, change all the uniforms TOS, right? We've seen that in the previous one. Pretty amazing, right? And being more specific, and like having maybe like a page of 20 on the slides, and you guys can pick one and pick the prompt. I think that'd be interesting. What do you guys think? Because I think that'd be really quite interesting. To kind of do formats this, you know, it's not just imagination. It's picking. You know, oh, I want to see. Let's add Rambo into this best of both worlds scene. I don't know. But yeah, that's fantastic. Really, really happy with that. Barry F. Jeff Goblin's Judge Q. Now that I will need to get a reference shot of, because that I want to do justice. Okay, let's go to the first. Oh, guys, there's 36 likes, which is great. Can we get 40 likes? So can you check if you've clicked like? If you have not, click like. That's what I think you should do. It's free. It's simple. It's easy. Yes. Oh yeah, and I could put a Dalek in something. No one's on Doctor Who ones yet. Yeah. You know, put a Dalek on this set. Like, that's what I mean. It's all about creativity and how far you want to go. Alright. Let's go with season 1. You seen the trial in the middle of the show is just best of both worlds in that. Daniel, that's a hard one to do. But yeah, so back on the bridge. I could do something with that. Up to you, Daniel. $5 to submit something and 10 if you want to submit something bigger. Alright, Judge Q. Let's find a really good shot of Judge Q. Yeah, that's a good shot. Nice full body. Tom Hiddleston's Data. Yes, 100%. Okay, Mark. Interesting. Having been to the Rio. Oh, that's really interesting. Okay. So we don't overuse the program. Okay, can we use this image and replace the actor face with Jeff Bloom? Mark, yeah. I like episode specific. Alright, let's make sure that clicks on. Wait for it to make sure it's going. Yeah, we go. Okay, great. Oh yeah, so I had a question for you all. Question. My earbuds died. Hey, got 41 likes. Thanks so much. My earbuds died. I got them with my S24 Ultra last year, so a year and a half ago, give or take. What earbuds would you recommend getting now? Any personal recommendations? I'm not the most fussed with a lot of features, but active noise cancellation would be good. Not Apple, because I'm not an Apple boy person. But yeah, what would you recommend if you know any earbuds that are new, so that the features are more up to date than the ones I was using? What would you recommend as earbuds? Do you think that's great, easy to you know, be on a train or go walking? Anything to recommend? Let me know what you use and love, and and whatnot. If you have any ideas or preferences. But I'll load in the next one while you guys respond. So I thought I'd do another one while it was processing. Same logic. Harrison Ford as Commander Riker. That's pretty wonderful. Yeah, and sort of the right age. This would have been 80 something, so grey hair in the 80s probably. Maybe? No. Yeah? Harrison Ford in 1989. Ford 19... What was it? No, he was too... not the right age. Definitely from like the mid-90s, but pretty great. Barry dropped his Boss earbuds in the river while bicycling. Yeah, I wouldn't do them while bicycling, same reason. But is there any you would? That's not what I asked ChatGPT. Let's have a look. Get off, master. Yep. He be a slightly grumpy man, and by slightly I mean quite a lot. And by slightly I mean quite a lot. Okay, use this reference image. Yes, use the damn image I gave you, please. Don't do something else. Okay. Well, that was a very quick hour and 5 minutes, guys. You guys have been amazing. So we got one more from Mark. We'll call this from Dan's for his 99p. Thank you. I mean, that's a really good Enterprise D bridge as well. The lighting feels good. The colours are great. The Alcars, the depth field really helps. It's pretty great. Pretty great. But yes, let's do Mark Lawrence's next while we do our next Jeff Goldblum. What a weird phrase. Alright, this was an interesting one, Mark. I'm interested by it. So your excellent and Vegas themed prompt was: a group of runabouts landing in the parking lot of the Rio Hotel during Star Trek Las Vegas. One has already landed and consumed people, costume people are boarding. So that's what we have. Let me just zoom in on the people as well, see what sort of detail we have. Because I don't know. That's the distance. What do we think, guys? Has that successfully achieved the wonderfulness of I mean, the runabout, it's not the reference image I gave. But that's not a bad runabout at all. Yeah, I like the engines. The underslung facades are kind of cool. It's kind of more mechanical looking in a way. Back pod. Everyone's in sort of uniform, yeah. I love the poster on the wall. Something 27th movie. And that is the Rio. That I Mark, recognize the Rio, right? That be the Rio. It's pretty great. I mean it's who's the giant? Yeah, there's like a two giants that aren't quite doing it. Oh my god, Jeff Goldblum. That's mad. That's mad. Okay, I'll do the next one while Jesus Christ. Okay, can we create a shot or someone? From on the ridge of the Orwell, cap in style and charm. Please show off the bridge. Okay, let's hope that will let me do it. Yeah, what do you guys think of the Rio? Oh, good. Yeah, I mean the Rio's great. Palm trees are great. I feel like I recognize that parking lot. A nice touch with the building, having the poster on it. Nice touch. That's really cool. And it seems the nacelles like forward slung. It look weird in motion. And I love the cockpit. The tri window is kind of Voyager shuttle, but kind of not. Now I wonder. We tried this previously, so if someone's putting $5, I can give this a go because I got to use the program. Something ran out of slot slightly. I wonder if you resubmitted this image and said, can you generate more views of this runabout? How close it could get it, how much more interesting get it, because it's a pretty interesting design. Couldn't design a runabout is the question. Yeah, very cool, Mark. 31 of you, 42 likes. Click the like button if you can. So we've got half an hour left. I'm going to do one more goal. Okay, I'm going to do one more goal. Last half an hour. If we can get 10 more, that'd be amazing for our channel and to help us out. That's 10 more fives. That'd be absolutely incredible. And let us have a bit less stress. Alright. This is one I asked for, which I don't think he did a good job on. What if Sigourney Weaver was Janeway? That ain't Sigourney Weaver. Nope. Sorry. Although great uniform, but no. Not a pass. My dear ChatGPT, not a pass. Alright. Barry F, $5. Jeff Goldblum as Judge Q. I laughed out loud at this. Okay. What is everyone's reaction to this? Did you do a spit take? Because I'm pretty surprised. Pretty surprised. Yes. Doing the bonus one. Yeah, I obviously what it's done. Let me get the original reference shot so you can see what it's pulled and not from, because it is done most of it. Oh, did that do it? It did, yeah. So that's obviously conquered the image. Oh, that's interesting. It changed it more than I thought. Oh. Sorry, it's OBS, not a... There we go. Okay, so what's it done right and wrong? It's done Picard's head. Great. Tick. It's replicated the lion heads. Actually, gosh, in more detail. It's known what they are. It's done in more detail than the actual image because it's far away. Very cool. The head scale is my issue, right? It's obviously off. But it's sort of the expression. He's got the red gloves. I mean, the red is a really nice red. It's light, but not too light. The jewelry is I mean, stylistically similar, but it's missing the jewels. But that's not a big problem. The hat's very similar. It's be a more serious Jeff Goldblum. I mean, that's not an 8.3 out of 10, right? What do you guys think? That is kind of crazy. Right, we're doing yeah, that's really freaking close. Really, really clever. Alright, let me show you guys something I came up with earlier. And there's been some really, I mean, I said guys be serious. There's been some somewhat silly, somewhat real answers. Pretty good stuff. So if you recall, I was doing some Top Gun style posters. Damn good Jodie. That's really, really good. I said, why don't it be a bit silly? I said, create a Will Smith as the Doctor, inspired by the 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th, and 8th Doctor costumes, which he's pulled quite a lot from. Will Smith as Doctor Who, from Enk Davis fandom. Absolutely terrific in every conceivable way. I mean, Jodie's a really good likeness. That's right out of the poster. What do you think Will Smith as the Doctor? Oh, he's in a desert as well. That's cool. It's funny that the Will Smith character has nothing really behind the eyes, whereas the Jodie kind of has a real. It is intensity, but it's kind of saying, "What? You know, let's go, let's try." Kind of vibe, which I like. Yeah, I like it. Pretty good. Yeah. So marks. Okay. Now out of prompt. So if you guys want to put any more in, we've got the last 10 minutes. 10 more would be ideal, but hey ho. But yeah, pretty great. So this is the last one that you guys requested. This is Mark Lawrence. 2 because I want to refine it. Angry, yelling. It did not include those, but we tried. Patrick Stewart captaining a Union ship from the Orville. Here was Mark 1. I said no sir, a bit closer. It fought me. I said do it again. And here is version 2. Now, how similar are these? Because in theory, it's the same image, but updated. So 1 and 2. And the uniform looks great. Very similar. We understood it. The badge is radically different. The room is the same, give or take. Everything's brighter on the first one. But yeah, second one's much for Patrick Stewart. That's interesting. The L card. Well, no, okay, no, it's not. I was going to say the L card on the right looks. Raj, well, have a great rest of your day. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, I mean, I find this absolutely fascinating. Clearly. And you guys support us, and that lets us do what we do. So, yeah. Oh, gosh, we're $7. Well, we're $17 away from a huge milestone. Oh, so close. A couple of 5s would do it. What do you think, Mark? How do you feel? As is the saying. Let's see if I can throw another random one. Can you have Janeway and Cisco eating Rock's bar? It is Cisco's birthday. But same uniform is thy same piece of birthday egg for him. Alright, let's give that a go, see what on earth happens with that. Yeah, but I mean, they have no problem with awful uniforms. Oh, Mark Lawrence hope they're doing a background crew. Yeah. Well, maybe next time, and like, pick a shot from the show or something and try and say, yeah, there you go. Maybe next time pull an image from Orville of what's his name? Seth, and be like him on the bridge and say replace him with Captain Picard would be a good example. Alright, I've written a very silly one. Let's see what happens. It's intricate. It is silly, intricate, and I see it building. Cisco in a birthday hat. Never something I thought I was going to see. To live to see or live to tell the tale. Crazy. Yes, any last ones were our final 25 minutes. Okay, it's not quite what I asked for, but it's actually pretty fun. Where's the thing gone? But yeah, 2 pre-levels. Hyper specific here. I asked for Jane Wayne, Cisco and Quarks. Cisco's birthday with a hat. Both in uniform. That did not happen. Slicing a piece of cake. Yeah. And Mark, that did populate it with aliens. Which I wanted out of focus. Gosh. Depth of field saves everything. It makes it look so clever and cinematic. Look at that. Even got their wrinkle lines of smiling. It's great. Oh yeah, cat boots. Very true. Alright, last couple minutes, guys. Let's see if I can think of another one. Galron is playing Connect 4 in the main hall on Cross. He is playing Ryan, who won a contest to Kronos. He is in full costume, uniform, and I'm watching intently. Alright, that's a very specific prompt. Okay, with friends, yeah. It's not sad it ever got hard to do, of course, but a DS9 and... You know, it's funny, like, at the very least, they could, like, done... Not very least, but they could have done an easier flashback. Because imagine, right? Picture this as the other one generates. At any point in what the first 4 seasons. Imagine having a scene where, well, okay, got one reason why that'd be hard to do. But imagine if they had a flashback back to Caretaker on DS9 when Janeway's meeting Cisco in the sets, which all exist, and she's in a season 1 bun. They got a scene together. And problem being, his hair is very different from season 1 to season 7. So, is there a very thin wig? You have to shave and then have a wig on, but I mean, it must be able to do that surely. But it'd be so satisfying to have like a flashback. You start on DS9, and then even like, oh, can you imagine if they did like something on DS9 like stowed away in Caretaker, what we ever knew. That'd be so interesting. And the sets exist, so like, let's go film them, right? Okay, you got Garon wrong, but that's a pretty fun image. Huh. And Barry, yes, you've brought us to our first milestone. Oh, 10 more bucks, but our big milestone. We are right there. So close. Alright, so I asked for a silly one. Love the clown symbols. Gowron. Playing Connect 4 with an Orion 10-year-old who won a competition to be on Kronos with the warriors around him. I like the warrior variant uniforms as well. They're cool. They're like so the same but also not. That's great. That's so interesting, artistic. Like when it makes choices that aren't choices. Ninja, yeah. Yeah, everyone's rushing to do it, but I mean, the fact that we can create this stuff is absolutely madness. Obviously, it's not for the real. Obviously, the pinch of salt, etc. But yeah, it's absolutely crazy. Okay, berries. Captain Janeway on a the simulation with the 2 tube eels from the standard roast Voyager style. Alright, give that a go. Alright, let's see what gets created. I think we'll go another 10-ish minutes. Oh yeah, Bob and Jay do anything. In a nice way. They just like doing things. Things and bobs. Otherwise I wouldn't keep putting the effort to get into clear makeup. Yes. Inspired by, but try to have it be inspired processes so we can appreciate scene. Okay, let's create this then. 54 likes. We want one more like. Just one. Like one of you must not have clicked like. One, right? 45, come on. One more like. I'll set that number tip over. Click like. Somebody click like. Well, fine then. You will have click like. How boring is it? Okay. I'm sure it's not well. There we go. Thank you. There we go. The vaunted 45 likes. Huzzah. Huzzah. Alright, creating a Borg. So it wouldn't let me do. So I'll read what it said. So I asked for 709 and Janeway. He said, I can create a scene inspired by that moment, featuring a synthetic female figure in a full Borg-style exosuit, extending installation tubes towards another uniformed Starfleet captain mid-struggle, all set within a dark green-lit corridor of a massive cybernetic ship with biomechanical textures and shadowy drones in the background. The visuals will invoke the feel of this is what it wrote as a taught to me. The visuals will evoke the feel of Voyager and First Contact without directly replicating likenesses or copyrighted characters' appearances. Sound good for me? Proceed? I said, yes, inspired by, but I tried to have it be inspired likenesses so we can appreciate the scene. Alright, halfway through. Interesting stuff. Let me throw in one more of mine that I did, because that's really fun with Gowron and right, what else did I make earlier? I'm trying to save some stuff. So for all you ship lovers, I don't know, comic something. This in theory, this in theory is the Enterprise B meeting a Romulan ship. How do you feel about that? And Grant says, fans of the channel should hit the like button even when you don't watch it live. Yes, if you're here in the days, months, weeks, years. Hi there. I'm still in Bedford. People from the future. I won't be watching this, very likely, so hello to all of you. I'm in the past. I am the past. Yes. Yeah, Enterprise B. Which it knew was, Harriman it knew was the era. Not a bad Romulan ship. I've got to be honest, that's rather cool. That would not be hard to build. The two beak bits. That's pretty cool. Oh yeah, it is like the Andromeda Ascendant, isn't it? Yeah, I can imagine Stuart would not like it because it's very similar to the Andromeda Ascendant, but it's cool. It sort of defies structure. Ooh, that's weird. What do you guys think of this image then? Any ship-related thoughts? That's what last couple of minutes. Sean asks, where are you heading? Kent-ish. Somewhere there. Somewhere there. Hopefully. Depends how affordable we can make it, because of course, expensive! But yes, for this, obviously don't love the fact the warp engines have basards or impulse at the end. Not a fan of that. Forward slanted is weird, but no, it's just weird. Weird place to put the B, but that's okay. But the Romulan's cool. The Romulan gets some points for being the same but different. I haven't, Sean. No. You need friends for that. Friends that can travel and be in the same place. My friends would spread out or bookable, as in to shoot and things. I feel like if I was doing that, I'd want to do like full uniform, just be silly, but a bit of a commitment. Okay, so this might be the last one of the chat, but one more. If you need one more, that would be ideal. If not, there's a weird one to end on. Alright, as requested. Gosh, the amount of detail in this is pretty amazing. Classic has a really interesting curve. That's interesting. Interesting concept. Now, I can't make this any brighter. Because it's a little bit brighter. Oh, okay. Oh, there's detail. Okay, it kind of ruins if you make it less contrasty. Let me do mild adjustment. Alright, this is what... So this is 7 of 9, similar to Captain Janeway. Wow. Oh, they give you jumpsuits. Oh, okay. Right, put in the maybe last one. Will you guys for this? Okay. Can you create the weirdest enterprise one? Enterprise design still being organized as an enterprise design from challenging to be safe, weird yet true. Alright, so look at this then. Okay, so we've got, it does like Scorpius a bit from Farscape, I mean a little bit. I asked it to be some of Jerry and Mulgrew as Janeway. I mean, Jerry's not bad, in fairness, not bad at all. Oh shit, it is! The Connect 4 still comes through, what the fuck? Ha! Love it. It's an interesting uniform with the red and a blackening grey epaulette. That's not bad at all. I mean, the Seven's costume is very Hedgehog Geiger. This is what made me kind of go gross on, is that the assimilation tubules aren't what we associate. They're actually just tubing as part of her costume, which is grabbing out and like stabs, whatever. It's pretty dramatic. But the corridor looks really good. The drones walk in, it's a nice touch. The lack of hair, and yet the feeling like hair with the tendrils is, yeah. Too calm though. Yeah, very HR Geiger. Very HR Geiger. Alright, the last one. Let's see how creative it will be. Because that was a big question, right? Was the weirdest ChatGPT can do for Enterprise while still clear being an Enterprise. That takes creativity. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Okay, classics will be your probably final score. Alright, is this an Enterprise while still being weird and Enterprise? What do we all think? Definitely weird. Let's hurry the facade. Vote now. Is that the weirdest? Yeah, still Enterprise. Enterprise. Let me know. I want to know. Did Mud slap one together to Disco Mud? Maybe. Very possibly. Like, and it's even. I'm even intrigued. I'm even intrigued that the It's kind of flowing. If you look like a snail's shell almost from the right. No, the left of the saucer flowing round, which is not. I mean, I see a logic behind it in terms of the fact they continue to the second. It's just, yeah, weird. And Classic says, I'm thinking Foley should be glad he's on holiday. Well, I hope he is enjoying his holiday. That's what I would say about that. But yeah, final minute 2 or 3, guys. Really good suggestion there, Classic. That's a really nice, weird one. That's why I like, obviously, you guys doing stuff, because it gives us unique thoughts, which I like. Was there any other one I had prepped that I did not move? So I'll be testing these. Oh, it's probably in Trekyards, isn't it? Right, there we go. So is there any more? Briefly, I can throw in to leave you on a fun end note. Oh, date. Let's have a look. Oh, that's the start of it. Other way, guys. Oh no, it was the last live. Okay, so that was the end of. So I didn't release from this patch, maybe. No. No, indeed not. Okay, I'll just do a final goodbye one. You create a shot of now, if we can create that, I'll be impressed. Yeah, Grant, it's definitely not the best, but we had some pretty amazing ones in this live. Do I have a favourite out of all of them? Let's have a look. I mean, this one was pretty great for like the little realism. That was pretty great for how it felt. That one was great because the face and just the vibe is so spot on TNG. I did like... Oh. Did like trying to kill Ray Rex there. Try it again. Yeah, that Picard one was really striking. And Aussies. Oh, Data's got. Don't even know what the don't know what that symbol means. What does that symbol mean? Okay. Alright, let's see what the last one creates is going to be. Hopefully you can create what else for, because it's really specific. Please and thank you. Barry F. Enterprise should be destroyed immediately. Rude. Yeah, the fact that they can create almost perfect uniforms, like properly almost perfect, is very impressive. I mean, yeah, even the Orville uniform, really impressive. It loves TNG. There's a lot of reference to TNG, of course. It all depends how you use the tool. Oh, I see it creating. See if you can get what I've done here, guys. Oh dear. This is the official goodbye picture of the live. I amused myself. Alright, this is the official end of the live picture. Can anyone guess the prompt. And what do we think? Come on, quick fire, guys. Another minute. What do you guys think of this silliness? Yes, thank you, ChatGPT. You've done great. Good job. What did we do, guys? What did we do? What was the prompt? And do we get what I did here? What do we think? Last minute, guys. Any quick fire thoughts, jokes? Because I gotta say, it's a really good Discovery uniform. That nailed all the details pretty much perfectly. Of course, Michael Burnham, who we all love a lot. And our good friend, Captain Foley, who has found himself on the Discovery mistakenly while on holiday still. He is not thrilled where he is, as you can see. He took it wrong to Albuquerque. I told him. I told him. I told him. Yeah. Yeah. So there you go, guys. That was our refined. I think we're getting better at the process. AI-based story. Thank you all for everyone who's put towards this. The regulars and the irregulars. Thanks so much. You guys do make the channel happen and have fun with us all. You might see me again before next week, because two lives a week is not necessarily enough. So maybe ranking, maybe not. We'll see. It all depends. But thank you all very, very much for your wonderful suggestions. And it is interesting, you serious ones, because you kind of get the unique flow. And yeah, Jeff Goldblum. Nice shout. But yeah, thank you everyone for your attention and time, your 48 likes, etc. Have a great weekend. I'll see you soonish. Anyway, I'm gonna go back and look at some things and bowls people have sent me in the meantime during this live, in fact. So until then, this is just me with that bloody five Pip Admiral Captain Picard there. And Sulu. Yeah, me, Kamal Karangers. Have a good rest of the weekend, days, weeks, everything. And yeah, thanks so much. Bye, guys.